Welcome to a business finance short problem solving lecture. We will have a look at study problem 15-6 in page 481 from the 8th edition of our textbook. Here's a view of the problem. Let's go ahead and highlight key facts provided in the problem. S&J needs $500,000 for a 3-month period, and it has two options. Let's see which option is a cheaper method to raise that $500,000 funding. So the first option is a secured loan, $500,000 secured loan, secured by the accounts receivable of our company. The bank has agreed actually to advance 80% of our pledged account receivables. And in addition, the bank will charge 11% interest and 1% fee for that. Currently our company has $1 million receivables, so that amount should be more than enough to cover the $500,000 loan. So let's go ahead and try to solve the first financing option. And so the first financing option is a pledged accounts receivable. So what's the amount that needs to be secured? So 80% of our accounts receivable should equal to the loan amount of $500,000. From here we realize that the pledged amounts will be $625,000. So now in the second step, knowing our pledged amount, we can figure the fee cost associated with this financing method. So recall, the bank will charge 1% of the accounts receivable pledge of $625,000. Therefore, the fee cost would be $62.50. Now we can also calculate separately the interest cost. The interest expense is equal to, the interest rate is 11%. The loan amount is $500,000, and we are borrowing for a 3-month period, so we can multiply it by 3/12 as well. And as a result, if you do this simple algebra, you should get $13,750. Now finally, the effective cost, or the effective rate, the APR of this pledged accounts receivable is, let's start by writing the formula first. The interest expense over the principal times 12/3. Well, the interest amount is $13,750, plus there's an ongoing fee as well, $62.50, all divided by the principal amount of $500,000, and we need to also multiply it by 12/3. Finally, we get the rate of 16%. So that would be the rate under the pledged accounts receivable. Now let's also calculate the rate under the second method, the part B, and then let's figure which one is the cheaper for our company. Now for the second part B, let's highlight again some key facts. There's an insurance company which agrees to lend $500,000 to our company at a 9% annual loan, but this time the loan will be secured by an inventory of our salad oil production. So a warehouse agreement that will cost our company $2,000 additionally will also have to be signed. And what would be the cost of this transaction? So for part B, we have a secured loan through our inventory, secured loan by inventory. And in this case, we will have to pay warehouse cost for the next 3 months. We will be paying $2,000 per month for a total of $6,000. The interest cost, the interest expense, will be equal to 9% of the loan amount of $500,000 for a 3-month period out of the 12 months. So that's a 12 here. So the interest expense amount would be $11,250. Finally, the effective cost, or the effective APR, would be equal to using the same formula. So the interest expense, I know the cost items include the interest, $11,250, plus the $6,000 warehouse cost, all divided by the total amount of the loan, which is $500,000. And recall the formula also includes this 12/3 factor as well. So this, in return, doing the algebra, comes out as 13.8%. Now, going back to the previous, going back to the question, so we realized that, so the first financing method costs our company 16%. The second method costs 13.8%. So therefore, the second method is cheaper. So we need to borrow the funds from this insurance company, and we need to also rent this warehouse where we can put our inventory as collateral for that loan. Actually, that solves the problem for now, and hope to see you in the next video.